He did. No, he was using that as an example. I never said he
Right.
never made his own web.
Oh.
I was talking about more of his costume.
Right.
But I think
that's
you're
what I'm saying.
biased on Miles
That
Morales.
has nothing. That has nothing to do with the way he plays the character. You know what I mean?
No, I love the way he plays the character. I have no complaints about it. I'm talking about I don't like his movies. I never said I don't like him.
You don't like who? You said you don't like Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
No, I don't like his movies. I love him in Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame. Love him in those. I think Civil War, that is the best interpretation of a live-action Spider-Man we have ever gotten, was the Spider-Man in Civil War.
So he's better than Andrew Garfield.
Yes, and if you take out that section with him meeting Tony at his house, talking about
so what's wrong with the section in his movies? Because he doesn't name Uncle Ben.
No, because his movies are just garbage.
But what does that have to do with him playing Spider-Man, though? Just because the movies are garbage has nothing to do with the way he plays Spider-Man.
I'm talking about him, sir. I'm talking about his movies.
But that's why I'm asking you. You said if you take out just that one scene from Infinity War or Civil War,
my word. You're twisting my word.
I am not.
You are twisting my word.
No, I'm not.
I just said before that. I said I don't have a problem with Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I like his interpretation of Spider-Man. I just don't like. So
he's a better Spider-Man?
I just said.
So he's a better Spider-Man than Andrew Garfield?
I didn't say he was better. I said I like.
I'm asking you.
You can like more than one, bro.
Hold on. I'm asking you. Is he a better Spider-Man than Andrew Garfield?
No.
But you just said in that one scene in Civil War, he was the best interpretation. So what's different from that scene than the movies?
Sir. Two things can be true at the same time.
What is different between that scene and the movies?
Because one is a 15-minute scene, the other one is a 2.5-hour movie.
But his portrayal as Peter Parker and Spider-Man, what is the difference between that scene and the way he plays him in the movies?
No más, mira.
Are you not understanding what I'm saying? Like, is it too hard for you to fucking comprehend? What is the difference between the fucking Spider-Man, the way he played Spider-Man in Civil War? What's the difference with the way he played Spider-Man in his movies?
A lot, but you keep interrupting me.
Oh, no, because you keep saying, the Molly and both kinds of shit. What's the difference?
Because one, they had different set of writers and directors. So the stuff he was delivering was different. There was more actual Spider-Man in that. When in Civil War, when he's fighting Falcon Winter Soldier, like that was classic vintage Spider-Man. When he's talking to Tony and he's talking about like, why do you do what you do? And he's like, when bad stuff happens, that's on you. That is vintage Spider-Man. That is amazing. I want to see more of that. Unfortunately, when we get to his solo movies, it's all about, whatever.
Come on, say it. It's all about fucking Tony Stark. That's your biggest problem.
It is, but that's not what I'm going to say.
But that's nothing to do with the way he plays the character.
So when we get to his solo movies, it's all about Ned leads this, and dude, he legit quit. He got mad and like absolutely left the whole thing.
Who?
Anzo, he left the backstage. I was gonna bring him back in like 2 seconds. Like he split, bro. He got mad. Spider-Man and friendships, bro. Spider-Man and friendships.
Well, y'all are crazy.
but what I was trying to say is two things can both be true at the same time. Everybody has a moment, right? A quarterback can go out there and throw a touchdown and have that greatest moment. Eli Manning beat Tom Brady to Super Bowl. That's the greatest moment. That doesn't mean he's better than Tom Brady. He had that moment. In Civil War, that moment with Peter Parker, to me, is the definitive best. That's what Spider-Man is. That's what Spider-Man feels like. However, you look at his solo movies, and they're not written well. They're always talking about Ned Leeds and MJ and his mom, his aunt, his high school stuff. The humor I didn't find funny. Tom Holland was never the problem in any of those movies. You go back and watch my review of any of those movies, Tom Holland was never my problem. I just felt like the Russo brothers and the writing team behind Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame did a better job writing than they did in his solo movies. And once they got to the Mysterio stuff, I really, really enjoyed. I can't bring him back. He left, Brittany. I put him back there so I can say what I wanted to say uninterrupted, and then he completely left. He did that. I can't bring somebody back who left. He's not in the backstage no more. Like it's not there, guys.